and welcome to the pay-per-view No Way Out. And this pay-per-view, there's going to be 3 matches for my brand on the show. So today well, this match occurred earlier tonight. It was Road Dogg versus Billy Gunn versus Curtis Axel with the other company. The United States Championship, Great Khali versus Christian. But for us, we've got the WWE Championship, Andre, Dolph Ziggler, Ultimate Warrior, Hollywood Hogan, Sergeant Slaughter, and Ric Flair in an elimination chamber. So we'll start with that. We've also got Undertaker versus Dean Ambrose in a hardcore match, and a tag team match between New Millennia and the main event. So what we want to see here tonight is this match, and we're going to flick it up to Epic because it's a pay-per-view. So let's get started. This is the Elimination Chamber match for the WWF Championship. We've got 3 big matches tonight. Undertaker finally hopes to exercise the Dean Ambrose that's been on his back. The New Millennia and the main event plan to pick somebody to challenge for the championship, the tag team titles. And I'm going to be in this match, and I don't know who I'm going to play as. So let's just spin the clock for a bit. I'm going to spin the clock, and I'll play as... It wants me to play Sergeant Slaughter, I think. Let's do it one more time, come on. I'll play Sergeant Slaughter. So I'm in this match as Sergeant Slaughter, Ultimate Warrior, running him in a clothesline to Andre the Giant. Andre and Warrior going at it. This is a match we haven't really seen much of, but Warrior obviously wants to become the WWF champion. Andre is the champion and has not lost the championship since he got the title at the start of this gaming year. After WrestleMania, he came in after WrestleMania as a WWF champion when this brand was started. But Warrior here is going after him. It's an amazing Dolph Ziggler's in this match. Tonight. So is Sergeant Slaughter, currently representing Afghanistan because of his sort of, he represented Iraq for a while. He's now representing Afghanistan for some reason or other. Hulk Hogan's in this match as well. Now, this match is being televised around who's going to be in next? Could it be the Sergeant? In over 110 countries. It's not. Ric Flair enters next. Ric Flair is also in this match, as is Hollywood Hogan. So this is going to be one of those matches. It's going to be a very, very long contest, and we don't know what's going to happen. And I'm probably going to struggle to commentate on all of the stuff when it's more there's 2 or 3 mini matches going on, but these 2 men teaming together, and they lift up and slam Andre the Giant. Flair and Warrior are being very smart here in double teaming the Giant, trying to injure the immovable object that is our current champion. Andre the Giant is very dangerous in these kinds of matches because he's so powerful and so strong, but his downside is that he can be weakened. The thing is, the bigger they are, the harder they fall is a true statement in wrestling contests. And when you've got a long match like this, where the man just can't finish it on his own, he's got to beat 5 other men. Andre the Giant, in order to continue as WWE champion, has to realistically survive past 5 other men. Whether he beats them all on his own is a moot point in this contest. But Andre the Giant will have to defeat 5 other men in this match, or at least outlast them, in order to be the champion. So he can't just use his brute force, beat 1 man, and be off to the back with his championship intact. He's got a very, very, very hard contest here in order to remain the WWF champion. I would say his chances of remaining the champion are highly unlikely, just because of the number of great and fantastically brilliant talents who are competing here in this match. The likelihood of him coming out on top is very unlikely, but we have seen him come out on top against ridiculous odds before. Andre the Giant is a powerhouse and will most likely put that powerhouse to use. In comes Dolph Ziggler now. There's 1 man left to enter this match, and it is the Sergeant himself, Sergeant Slaughter. But Andre the Giant is outside the ring and he is beating down on the Ultimate Warrior. Ric Flair's coming out to get himself into that, and he's decided that that's probably not a good thing to do. So he's going over towards Hogan. Nope. Him and Warrior are still looking at double teaming the Giant to bring him down. Meanwhile, Dolph Ziggler is valiantly going after Hollywood Hogan. Warrior has now set his sights on Hogan. A rematch here from WrestleMania 4, I think. Hogan versus Warrior. So Hogan and Warrior are going next. Andre is now free of Ric Flair and Warrior, and he's now going after Hogan. Warrior is deciding he's probably better off helping Andre to take down Hogan. The time is ticking down. The Sergeant is coming in this Elimination Chamber match here on No Way Out. Sergeant Slaughter is in now. He is not going to rush into anything. He is a methodical and slow-paced wrestler. He's going to take his time. And he's going for the back of Ziggler. He's driven that elbow into the back of Ziggler. He rushed in. He's now fighting Flair. Sergeant Slaughter is making himself some enemies here, because now he is on to the Ultimate Warrior. Probably a mistake for the Sarge to go after the Warrior so soon. But the Warrior is not one to forget, but the Sarge has got the reversal, belly to belly suplex, and down goes the Warrior. Andre's beating the hell out of Dolph Ziggler here. Warrior Irish whipped over the top to the outside. Sarge is going to go away for a bit. He doesn't want anything to do. He doesn't want anything to do with the Giants, and that is a very smart thing. The Sarge knows that getting involved with the Giants is probably not a good idea. He's got the Warrior and brought him up and dropped him on the mat. The Sarge is just the Sarge is smartly staying out of things here, and this is probably a good move on the part of the United States Military Sergeant. He's got the Warrior where he wants him now, and he's starting the beatdown. But the Ultimate Warrior is a much faster and much more extreme combatant than the Sarge was probably planning for. But the Sarge is going down, going for a pin. That's a 1 count. Only a 1 count here against the Ultimate Warrior. The Ultimate Warrior slams Sarge into the ropes. Sarge delivers Warrior up against the glass pod. But the Warrior slams his head into the floor. Andre is still beating the heck out of Dolph Ziggler, while Flair and Hogan go at it. Warrior and Sarge are outside on the steel chain floor as they go at it. We're likely to see the end of most likely Flair and Ziggler quite soon. But Ziggler is getting his shots in on Andre the Giant here. The Sarge slams Warrior into the ropes and DDTs him on the chain. Andre the Giant has come after the Sarge. Andre the Giant has come after the Sarge. Andre's coming after Sarge. Andre's coming after Sarge. Ziggler's going after Warrior. Sarge wants to get the hell away from the Giant. Even though the Giant started this match, there is no way he is in a condition to be finished quite yet. The Giant is a very large and very dangerous wrestler, and the Sarge does not want to be in this position. And he dodges that one. But the Sarge Irish whips the Giant over the top rope, and he's going after Hogan now. Good move there. But the Sarge is DDT'd by Hulk Hogan. Sarge is laid out in the ring. He's got no choice but to fight the Giant, it would seem. He doesn't want this, but he doesn't really have a choice in this contest. The Giant has got Sarge where he wants him, and he's throwing him around like a bag of spare change.
The Nature Boy kicks out quickly from that one. What a match.
The Sarge gets the knee in on the Giant. The Sarge is still trying to run as fast as he can to get away from the huge French monster in Andre the Giant. The Sarge has escaped. Andre is fighting Flair. Warrior nearly finished off Ziggler there. Everyone's forgotten about the Sarge, it seems. No, Hogan has not forgotten about Sergeant Slaughter, but Flair wants him to. Sarge has managed to stay relatively quiet for a few moments, and he's now ready for a signature maneuver. Hogan's onto him, though. Hogan knows what he's doing, and Hogan has had enough. Ziggler nearly got the submission there from the Ultimate Warrior.
Trying to put him away.
This arena starting to come together in support. They're urging him to turn
Hogan
around.
DDT.
Hooking the leg.
The Sarge. The Sarge. Hogan reverses the Sarge's attempt at submission. And Hogan is now ready to... I think Hogan's about to do this. Hogan with the boot. But the Sarge kicks out. Hogan's got 2 finishing moves ready. The Sarge does not want any of this. The Sarge has gone to the top of the pod. And he missed the Warrior.
Man, this is one of those matches you just like to...
That was a mistake on the part of the military sergeant here.
He's in control.
Man,
The Sarge is staying out of the way here. This match is getting to the point where people are finished. Andre's on the floor, locked in a figure 4. Are we about to have a new champion guaranteed? No, we're not. He gets out of the figure 4 leg lock. The Sarge wants nothing to do with Hogan in this condition.
Nicely avoided there.
He's going after Ziggler, though. He's Irish whipped Ziggler into the corner. Now he's going after the Warrior. The Warrior also has a finishing maneuver. But the Sarge has got Warrior down. Is this it? 1, 2, no. 2, not even a 2 count. The Sarge barges in and slams Flair in the back of the head with a clothesline.
Andre the Giant must be hurt here. A regular human being would be knocked out already.
Ziggler going after Sarge. Ziggler with a big kick to the face of the Sergeant.
You know these superstars will give
Ziggler with a DDT. Ziggler going for the pin.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
The Sarge kicks out before 2.
Controlling the arm.
The Sarge with a big kick to the face of Ziggler. DDT. Ziggler's hurt. Sarge going for a pin. 1. Only a 1 though. Sarge with another DDT. He's climbing to the top of the top rope. He goes for the axe handle, but Ziggler gets the knees up. Ziggler beckoning the Sarge to his feet.
I can't believe everything
but the Sarge has been grabbed by Andre instead. Andre's going for the legs of the Sarge now. Twisting and pulling at the ankle and knee of Sergeant Slaughter.
2, 3.
Hogan pins Warrior. Hogan pins Warrior. Warrior is first eliminated. The Warrior is first eliminated. Ultimate Warrior is gone from this match. The Sarge kicks out Dolph Ziggler's attempt at a pin. And he's gone for Andre. He's helping Hogan with Andre. Double suplex. Andre's down. Sarge is getting out of that. Hogan's going for the pin. 1. Only a 1 count on Andre the Giant, our WWE champion. 1 count from Ziggler with a roll up on the Sarge. This match is getting too difficult to concentrate on. Ric Flair must have been eliminated somewhere and I didn't even notice.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
But Sergeant Slaughter with is Irish whipped over into the ring by Dolph Ziggler. Andre going for Hogan.
1, 2.
Sarge kicks out at 2.
He's in big trouble.
He reverses Ziggler.
Pure power, just physically dominant. He was 1 step ahead on that one. The Giant with
He
the arm.
DDT Ziggler onto the floor.
Oh, out of nowhere. This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
He's locked. He was trying to lock Ziggler into some sort of submission. Ziggler's on his feet. He's going for it. He's driven Ziggler. He's driven the Sarge's head into the mat. But Andre with a save there.
The reversal from Ziggler.
The Sarge reverses the attack from Hogan, and Ziggler's locked in a submission on Andre. The Sarge is going after Andre. Why is Sergeant Slaughter going after Andre the Giant?
Oh, and he lands that one right to the head.
He's locking it in. No, he isn't. Andre reverses. Andre has just reversed Slaughter's finisher. Slaughter has attempted 2 finishes. One on Hogan, one on Andre, and both have been reversed. Slaughter is now stuck with an angry Giant with a finisher.
And he gets out of the way.
While Hogan and Ziggler go at it over the other side of the ring. This one only goes to a 2 count there with Slaughter.
No, not again.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far.
Slaughter is punching the face of Andre, and Andre's bleeding. Slaughter going for a pin. One. Only a 1 count against the Giant, though. The Giant has 2 finishers.
Look at this. Somehow he's still going. Oh,
somehow Slaughter gets him on the floor. And he's locked in a figure. Oh my God! He just made Ziggler tap. He just grabbed Ziggler in a full Nelson, and Ziggler submitted.
Hogan showing his experience there.
Ziggler is gone from this match after such a hard-fought, grueling contest. Ziggler taps out. Hogan and Andre are going at it. These 2 men have a blood feud, and Sergeant Slaughter is the 3rd man in this match. He's locked Andre. He's locked Andre in a full Nelson. Sergeant Slaughter's got Andre in a full Nelson. He's got the Giant in a full Nelson. I didn't know his arms were that long. Andre is broken out of the full Nelson.
Oh, watch out. Wow, man, the Sarge is just putting the boots to him.
But the Sarge got the full Nelson in on Andre the Giant there out of nowhere. The Sarge is desperately trying to stay in this match.
Oh, good God, look at that. I can't believe everything.
The Sarge has grabbed Hogan in an abdominal stretch. Hogan's locked in an abdominal stretch from the Sarge. Hogan's pulling, squeezing, desperately trying to get out of it, while the Sarge is trying to squeeze the life out of Hulk Hogan. Hogan reverses Sarge.
This is a grueling championship match.
This match is grueling here. Double team from Andre and Hogan. Sarge is getting beaten around the head. Sarge is bleeding.
Shoulders down, championship on the
line. But Slaughter kicks out after a pin from Andre.
Here's the pin, title on the line.
Slaughter kicks out again. Double team from Andre and Hogan. They're working together pretty well here to try and get rid of the Sarge, it would seem.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Slaughter can't keep reversing 2 men.
Oh, man,
Andre and Hogan's little alliance has broken down here. Andre is now beating the hell out of Hulk Hogan.
We all agree that if the Giant hits this, it's over.
And that's it. Giant's got Hogan.
2, 3.
Hogan's out.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to
Andre
lose this
and Sarge are the last 2 men in this match. It's Andre the Giant and Sergeant Slaughter.
And he reversed it.
Good move.
Slaughter with the reversal. He hits a clothesline on Andre. Andre's been rolled over. Slaughter's got him. He's locked him in the camel clutch. Is this going to be it? He's locked him in the camel clutch. He's squeezing the life out of the Giant. But the Giant is just too strong. Slaughter is not going to be able to hold that much longer. Andre's back on his feet. Slaughter goes for belly to belly, but Andre reverses it. Andre's going for a pin.
Here's the pin. Title on the line.
Slaughter kicks out. He drives a punch to the neck of Andre. He goes for a submission, but Andre is too strong to be locked in another submission. Slaughter's got him on his back. Andre's up. He reverses Slaughter's grapple. Andre with a big boot to the inside leg of Slaughter. And he drops his backside on the chest of Slaughter. This has got to be it. Slaughter kicks out!
Collar and elbow tie up.
Slaughter and Andre! Slaughter and Andre! Slaughter and Andre! Nobody expected Sergeant Slaughter to be the man fighting for his life with Andre the Giant here.
He's taking control again.
Nobody looking into this match expected Slaughter to be a man.
He thinks he has it. One, two.
Slaughter kicks out again. Slaughter is finding it so. He's finding something deep down inside to stop him. Low blow from Andre.
It's been so physical.
DDT from Slaughter. Andre goes down. He rolls him onto his back. Andre breaks out of the grapple once again. DDT from Slaughter. He's rolled him onto his front. He's locked it in. He's locked it in. He's locked him in. Slaughter has forced Andre the Giant to submit. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but Sergeant Slaughter is the WWF champion. Slaughter defeated Andre. Slaughter made Andre submit. The Sergeant is the WWF champion. The immovable, undefeatable Andre the Giant has been beaten in a title match by Sergeant Slaughter. My throat is already going hoarse, and we're only one match in to this incredible show. We've got to continue the card, guys, because Undertaker's coming up next.
Here is your winner, and
but Sergeant Slaughter is the WWF champion.
I don't believe it.
And neither does the former champ, who appears to be stunned and astonished.
We've got a new champion. We better get into the next. We better get into the next match, because the next match, I think it's the Undertaker next. Oh, let's get into the next match, everybody. The next match on this show, it is as well. It's Extreme Rules. I don't know how this match can get more extreme than what we have just seen, but it's Undertaker versus Dean Ambrose in the culmination of a multiple month feud here. Undertaker and Dean Ambrose going at it. No titles on the line. No titles on the line. This one is personal. We're going to see Undertaker and Dean Ambrose go at it in an old-fashioned hardcore match. And who's going to be in this one? Ambrose is going up against the Undertaker. Ambrose is coming out of the back straight away, getting the Undertaker on the floor. Undertaker's a bit dizzy as he gets up. Ambrose reaching under the ring.
But I won't make any promises either.
This is the last match in this feud. Your WWF general manager has demanded that these two leave each other alone after this match. So this match is going to be the end of their feud. So Ambrose grabs a championship belt out of the audience and belts Undertaker in the back of the head with it. This match is not going to be a friendly wrestling contest, I can assure you. Because Ambrose and the Undertaker hate each other. Ambrose throws the belt onto the chest of the Undertaker. This gives you some kind of idea of the lack of respect this man has for the Phenom. He grabs a crutch And if anything goes, if past matches of this style have anything to go by, one of these men will need that clutch to leave the arena. Ambrose has got an acoustic guitar! Acoustic guitar! Acoustic guitar to the head of The Undertaker.
These no DQ matches are so dangerous.
Ambrose has grabbed the table. Maybe we're going to see a repeat of what we saw in a previous match, featuring the daughter of The Undertaker in that Extreme Rules match that she had for her championship, which involved tables. Ambrose off the top. Ambrose missed The Undertaker. Undertaker rolled off the table and Ambrose went through the table. Bits of wood splintered into the front row of the audience. And as you can see, a man in the front row from Injury Lawyers for You wet his underpants at this. He's got a chance to make some real money. Undertaker's got a sledgehammer. Ambrose rolls out of the ring. He goes up the steps and drops down on the Undertaker with an axe handle.
What's he think he's going to do with that?
The man in the front row wearing what I think is Brock Lesnar merchandise. Didn't know he had any. In fact, he's even on my roster. Get that man out of the arena. Undertaker's grabbed the table.
Look out.
Sledgehammer to the gut. Sledgehammer to the back of the neck.
His condition continues to deteriorate.
I don't like this at all. I mean,
Ambrose with the spinning DDT. Undertaker hits the floor.
This is the big leagues. This is the
Steel.
WWE.
Sledgehammer.
Getting into when they step in that
Right into the gut, but the Undertaker reverses it. Ambrose reverses Undertaker. Spinning neck breaker.
Not again.
What's Ambrose's plan here? He throws a sledgehammer onto the Undertaker's chest.
Listen to this arena showing
he just knocks the, he just beats the Undertaker with that table.
That was vicious. He's just brutalizing his opponent.
Oh no, Ambrose! That table's on fire. That table's on fire. That table is on fire. Oh, I hope he isn't planning what I think he is. He's grabbed the Undertaker and dragged him over.
The Elimination Chamber here at No Way Out. It weighs 16.
Undertaker reverses it. Undertaker's just taking his finisher. Undertaker turns it round. Tombstone. There's still a table on fire in the ring. But the Undertaker has just knocked Dean Ambrose out.
He could pin his opponent right here.
Ambrose kicks out of a tombstone.
Dean Ambrose knows where he is in that ring at all times.
Undertaker, axe handle. Ambrose rolls from the ring again. Pump handle, not an axe handle. Ambrose has got the baseball bat. Undertaker's on the floor getting weapons. He's got a kendo stick and that flaming table is finally out. Ambrose with a bat to the head of the Undertaker. Undertaker does his Undertaker comeback, but I'm afraid as powerful as the Undertaker is, a baseball bat still hurts. And a kendo stick to the back of the neck isn't much nicer. Ambrose is beating the shit out of the Undertaker with that baseball bat. He's beating the Undertaker like it's like a gangland killing here.
Oh my, get the medics down here. Come on, ref. Get in there and get that thing.
It's like a gangland murder on the Undertaker here. Ambrose has grabbed that table. I hope he isn't planning what I think he is. He's setting that table up. Undertaker flips him up and over. He slides out of the ring.
I'm having a hard time
Slipping back in.
going to do next.
Oh, Ambrose has set fire to that table again.
Man, that smoke is thick and the fire's hot.
He's going for his finisher. Ambrose just drives the Undertaker's head into the floor next to that flaming table. That heat must be horrendous. But Undertaker's had Inferno matches. I'm sure he'll be okay. Ambrose rolls up Undertaker. One.
How much more extreme will this match become?
Undertaker into the ropes. Ambrose with that shot to the neck drives the Undertaker to the outside. Ambrose has rolled himself into the ring, outside of the ring. Undertaker's gone back in.
object of some sort.
Ambrose cannot find anything because there's too many weapons in the ring.
Back into the ring now.
It's still a burning table inside the ring, everybody, and we don't know what Ambrose's plans are. That burning table's out again. Ambrose with it. Spinning suplex, I think. Kendo stick to the chest of the Undertaker. This one is just a plunder, bloodthirsty plunder match.
This WWE universe has been
not what we wanted to see the Undertaker involved in, but this one, as I have said multiple times, is very much a personal attack in these two men.
I mean, this kind of treatment is completely uncalled for.
Oh, come on, King. This is the big leagues. This is the double. All these
Ambrose has been beaten with that hammer now.
These guys have just been relentless with each other.
Undertaker
is an example of how
lost the hammer. Hammer to the gut by Ambrose.
Right to the side of the head. Man, I think something snapped inside that brain. No sane person can do this to another human.
Backdrop.
No way, Ambrose is on the floor. Undertaker going for a pin. But Ambrose kicks out.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Undertaker's on top in this feud right now.
This has been.
Oh, into the ropes goes the Undertaker and driven to the mat with a back body, with a sidewalk slam. Ambrose has got the table. He's setting up that table once again.
Undertaker shots finding a home.
Undertaker gets some shots in, driving Ambrose's face into the mat. Undertaker with a pinfall. And Ambrose kicks out again.
Ooh, hard shot by Undertaker.
The elimination
Ambrose
chamber here at
rolled
No Way
onto
Out.
that
It weighs
table.
16 tons.
Those slaps to the chest of Ambrose, who's laid on that table.
Listen to this place come alive.
Ambrose
and
gets
build
up.
Support for him.
And that
What in the
table
world's
is
going on?
ablaze
He's looking to do
again.
damage with that object.
Undertaker rolls after Ambrose, but Ambrose drives the back
Man,
into
I think
his
something
face.
snapped inside that brain. No sane person can do this to another human.
Ambrose, no! Drives Undertaker's face into that baseball bat. I thought he was going through that table for sure.
Impressive counter by the Undertaker.
Undertaker's got him. Missed him.
Ambrose rolls him over, locks in a submission.
Will this be it?
This is not going to be enough to do anything to the Undertaker.
What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask. Back and forth. How do these superstars keep doing it? Ambrose
Spinning
is
neck
just
breaker,
unloading.
no.
Man, look at how he smothers his opponent. You have to be ready for anything with Dean Ambrose.
Ambrose rolls up the Undertaker.
This could do it.
1, 2, no,
Somehow.
Undertaker kicks out. Ambrose with that sleeper hold. He's locked the Undertaker in a very tight sleeper.
This is such a painful hold. This
He's
arena is starting to come
choked.
together in
He's just,
support. They're urging him to turn it
Dean
around.
Ambrose has just choked the Undertaker out.
That's it. The match is
Dean
over.
Ambrose wins. I did not think Ambrose would
Oh, that
beat
was
the
a match for the
Undertaker.
record books. The WWE
But
Universe
after
will be
this
buzzing about
street
this one
brawl
for a while.
involving flaming tables that never got broken, Ambrose chokes out the Undertaker. I don't know what to think about this. I did not see Dean Ambrose winning this match at all. But Dean Ambrose has beaten The Undertaker, and this feud is over by order of our general manager.
Ambrose.
We're going to have to go into the next match. It's the main event versus the New Millennia. Ladies and gentlemen, Dean Ambrose just beat The Undertaker. This feud is over, but Ambrose wins. Not the result I expected at all. And now we've got a standard tag team match here between Daniel Bryan and CM Punk and John Cena and Randy Orton. Who's going to win this match? Which team will win? Whichever team wins pushes themselves higher in the rankings of tag team champions. The titles are not on the line in this match, I must stress. but the winners surely will be liable to become
The
champions.
following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring,
CM Punk and Bryan against Orton and Cena. Here comes the new millennia. These two still come out separately from what I understand, because they both believe they deserve their
and
own
their opponents
spotlight.
first. Representing the Sellouts from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing to
John Cena and Randy Orton versus CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. The end of this feud as well. Next month we're likely to see a feud between two different tag teams. I don't know which ones, but what a night so far. We've seen a brand new WWF champion. We've seen a brand new WWF champion. We've seen The Undertaker lose to Dean Ambrose. And now we might even see the new millennia get beaten by the All-Stars. Punk and Cena starting out this match.
What has to be going through his head here?
I'll tell you this much, Michael. He can't wait to put a hurting on
Cena
his
twisting
opponent
into
here.
Punk and getting out of his hold. John Cena and Randy
there's
Orton,
no call for that.
two men who believe that they should be top of the card and nobody else should get anywhere near them on the card. Two men who believe that the WWE is their playground, and it's for nobody else. And they've recently added the Big Show to their team. Recently adding the Big Show to their team as an enforcer. Big Show is not allowed here at this match tonight because our general manager didn't feel it was an appropriate thing for Big Show to do. Cena somehow knocks himself into Orton.
You know, there's just so much at stake
Punk's
for these
gone into
teams
the
in this
corner. Has
match.
he tagged
A
in
win
Bryan?
this one is
I'm not
absolutely
sure.
huge.
Punk's still in the ring. Punk with a neck breaker on John Cena. Punk and Cena have had many matches in their long WWE careers, but
And he collapses down
John
to the canvas.
Cena and Punk are fighting for something different now. They're not in the world title picture at the moment. These two men are fighting each other for the rights to be #1 contenders for the tag team titles. And one can only imagine if John Cena and Randy Orton became tag team champions, what would they do next? I assume they'd both assault the singles title, the WWF Intercontinental Championship and the WWF Championship held by Sergeant Slaughter. The Intercontinental title held by ravishing Rick Rude. Cena's beating down on Bryan. Punk's tagged in Daniel Bryan. The smaller, bearded wrestler is now going up against the
Great counter from Daniel
wrestling giant that is Cena.
Cena just one heartbeat quicker on that
Cena
exchange.
with a clothesline. He goes to the top.
Watch out!
He comes down with a leg drop.
Oh, a reversal! Oh! What a tag team match this has been.
He throws Cena into the ropes and over the top goes Cena. Cena's laid out on the outside, but Orton hasn't even been in this match yet.
Back through the ropes.
Punk delivers Cena back into the ring. Bryan's grabbed the legs of
The
Cena.
elimination chamber here at No Way Out. It weighs 16 tons. Devastating. Just a devastating neck breaker.
I don't know what.
Oh, the elbow connects.
I don't know what we're going to see here in this match
You're in
at
trouble
all.
now.
Bryan with the kick. Cena's down.
Here comes Bryan, and you can feel the momentum shifting again. Nice
Bryan is
reversal.
beating,
And he
is
does it
out
one more
wrestling
time.
John Cena to a level that we've never seen before. Cena's been out wrestled by Daniel Bryan.
He's really going for it now.
Randy Orton seems anxious to get in, but John Cena is coming in with the comebacks.
He does it again.
John Cena is confident he can beat down Bryan on his own and doesn't need to tag in Randy Orton quite yet.
He's putting those educated feet to good use.
Cena thinks he can beat Bryan on his own, and so he's not tagging in his partner. Randy Orton is screaming for the tag, but Cena is still going at Bryan. Orton wants in a bad way here. But Cena with those vicious punches to the face of Bryan. He's tagged in Orton. Orton's in. And Bryan tags in Punk. So Randy Orton and CM Punk now going at it.
Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one can come out ahead.
Randy Orton gets on top with that grapple. He drives a powerful punch to the face of Punk. He drags him to the middle of the ring. Orton with the stomps. Stomp to the arm. Stomp to both legs. And a stomp to the other arm. And a stomp to the head. Orton's gone into the corner. He's not going to. He's not, is he? Randy Orton. He punts CM Punk. And spears Daniel Bryan. Is this it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, CM Punk kicks out after a brain-rattling punt from Randy Orton.
He's back on his feet, but you can see the abuse from this grueling
Punk
match
desperately needs to get Bryan into this match. He received a brain rattling. No, he's got him up. Go to sleep from CM Punk. Is Orton down and out? He's dragging him to the middle. Bryan's gone after Cena and knocked him off the apron.
He's going for the pin. 1, 2.
But Orton kicks out at the last possible
I can't believe
second.
Everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Punk's going to the table.
And there he goes. Under the
Cena won't let Punk have a moment's rest.
Will be restored here. A huge shot.
Punk is
launching him right
speared
into the
from the ring all the way out. Orton dives off the top and misses Punk.
Punk reversed it.
Punk's now beating down Cena outside the ring.
3.
Lord, that was some shot.
Orton with a DDT on
His
Punk.
head's got to be in bad shape.
I think Cena and Orton are beating down Punk in their corner now.
This pay-per-view has become synonymous with the Elimination Chamber.
Accidentally throws Cena off, it would seem.
Ever conceived in the WWE.
Punk's got Orton in the ring though. He's dragging him in. He's got him in the middle of the ring. Orton gets the reversal to stop the attack. He goes for a drop kick, but Punk reverses it. He gets on top on his Luther's press. And the punches to the face.
No one home for that one.
Each of these competitors
Orton with the punches to the head of Punk.
And this one's becoming an all-out slugfest.
Orton's going for his comeback.
Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
He's got Punk upon his feet. Punk with the roll-up pin.
2. His partner's got to be thankful
Cena
for
breaks
that.
it.
What a save.
Ooh, brutal impact.
Punk's on his feet.
Oh,
Orton with the clothesline. But Orton missed the clothesline and was knocked to the floor. Punk off the top. Springboard leg drop on Orton.
What a match.
Bryan's in. He's going for the roll up on Orton. But it was a rope break. He was too close to the ropes.
This is electric.
Orton and Bryan going at it now.
Never ever
Orton riding Bryan to the floor.
Punches.
Orton desperate to keep himself in this match.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Irish whip into the corner. Clothesline but missed. Bryan.
And he gets leveled.
Bryan's back on top. Orton's back on top. This match is going everywhere. Cena has been out of the ring for a while now. Cena wants back in. I'm pretty sure Cena will want back into this match if things are getting this risky. But Orton gets to a 2 count there against Bryan. He climbs the top with the Lufes press and he drives the punches down. He goes for, oh, Bryan with a hot tag to CM Punk. But Orton reverses it.
This is where Orton becomes so dangerous.
CM Punk, who was beaten down earlier, is now back in the ring. He's now on the outside of the ring at least. And Orton is celebrating like he's just won the World Cup. Orton's ready for a finishing maneuver. I don't know what he's going to do here. Cena's in the ring.
Here at No Way Out. It weighs 16 tons.
He's waiting for Punk, I think Orton is.
4. Back into the ring now.
Irish whip into the New Millennia's corner and a tag. Daniel Bryan's in now.
No way out.
They throw Orton into the corners. The chest slams hard against the ring apron. But Orton turns Bryan and brings him down with an executing RKO. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton has won this match for the main event. And most likely we will see the main event be going up against Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio with the tag titles on the line. But at the moment, they have defeated the New Millennia. Randy Orton and John Cena beat Daniel Bryan and CM Punk. This has been one hell of a pay-per-view, everybody. Check back next week on the Saturday for the next week of Saturday night's main event. Who knows what matches we will see, but we will find out. In fact, I have just heard from our general manager. Our general manager has finalised the card for next week. And he's given us exclusive access to next week's card. And he wants you guys to see what's coming next week on Saturday night's main event. So you're ready to come in and see the matches. The card is coming through in front of me now. We are going to see what matches we're going to see next week. Let's check our website. And now, next week we're going to see this is Raw's card. I wanted our card. Next week we will see Xavier Woods, Suicide and Jimmy Uso, Goldust and Cody Rhodes versus Brodus and Tensai, Angel versus Emma, Owen Hart versus Shawn Michaels, Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio versus The Shield, and Big Daddy versus Hawk, along with David Smith. David Smith versus Eddie Guerrero? I think that's the British Bulldog, isn't it? I'm going to have to check with our general manager. Check back next week for the matches. And we'll see what rivalries our general manager is kicking off. Thank you guys for watching and see you next week on Saturday night's main event. Goodbye.